It's not the best tiny game though on paper because you're playing against Centaur and DK, heroes that are very tanky, hard for you to kill, and then there's also probably gonna be Quas Vex Invoker, I imagine, right? Draining your mana early on. Because it's one of the more annoying heroes to counter pick last pick. Nothing really beats that Invoker.
No.
You can't cheese it.
He's always going to have a good time. Rue disrupted the DK. Right. Still dead. And Watson gets the first blood with that breathed fire. Again, all set up by that Celery Batrider.
I think his boot's coming now, then maybe.
He would have a top. And there's Rue to hold them back. So Firefly spent, disruption kind of traded out. Down the bottom lane, Ace again, just having to stomp back Miposhka. TP rotation from Quinn's Invoker is coming in. Tornado clipped the Ogre Magi and Miposhka. He's going to die to that move.
Yeah, but Tiny is definitely happy for that. I don't think Spirit really mind.
A bit of poking onto Malik top lane as well. Watson getting some good body blocks in there to add on a few more hits, and the damage over time is actually enough to kill him.
That guy's a super farmer.
He's a monster. And Quinn, he made a move up here onto Malik's Doom. Looks like he's just accepting his fate, knowing he's dead. Gets a bit more damage onto Celery. Feels like there's a lot of staring contests going on in this game where it's just like, we see you, we know we see you, and we know you see us seeing you.
Sort of unpredictable though.
Malik dead to the DK. Centaur's still going to get gone on. Yeah, Ace, having spent his Stampede, stomps them back. A good two-man tornado from Quinn. Catches Lyle and Miposhka. Disruption buys a bit of time for the Tiny here, but now he's caught in the ice wall. Tosses the illusion forward to kill off Ace. At least get something from it, but Gaimin Gladiators getting a kill on Doom top and then responding. Very nice to that move down bottom. But yeah, it's like, I kind of felt that after the draft, I said it's not a, I don't want to say it plays itself, but it definitely seems simpler here for T-Spirit to pick their moments, find their targets. The Gaimin Gladiators, they are here ready and waiting. Second trap onto Lyle. Watson looks at the Ogre now as they turn back with Celery and Tofu to kill Miposhka. Malik, though, is doomed up DK. Watson on the run, pops BKB, but still being chased and harassed by Malik and Lyle. But in comes Ace. The Centaur jumps to stun and stomp on the Gyro. A bit of save from the Shadow Demon for now. Buys a bit of time, but it's an inevitable death for Gyrocopter there as Lyle will clean up some of the pieces on the outskirts of the fight. Still a good resounding victory for Gaimin Gladiators here, though, to kill that Gyro, stay alive on their cause.
Which meant that game could farm the map really everywhere, and then you can even see it in the networks. It was 3k, yeah, it actually changed so much.
Oh, Satanic. Saved by the disruption, but the lasso drags him straight back into the Centaur. He's forced to BKB up here, has a Lotus to play with as well. A bit of heal can come as Tofu does get turned on by the Tiny. Time lapses back to safety and then chases forward to give vision. Allow the DK to keep on chasing. Rue dead, and Gyro still being harassed back. Tofu very low, but Malik, he's actually turned here to doom the Batrider. Again, Gladiator is just walking over them at this point, though. We'll see if Celery even dies as he's surviving through all of the onslaught. It's ticking down, but it looks like he's going to be okay in the end. And that's it. Gaimin Gladiators, 2 kills, nothing lost in return. I mean, definitely something to be said with this Weaver Shikuchi, like, position for Weaver in general, in tandem with Stampede and Blink Lasso. Because they've got, like, jump and catch, but they've also got this, like, chase and give, like, Tofu's just giving vision all the time. You mentioned his smoke breaking earlier, but he's just, like, opens the eyes for the DK and the Invoker to do what they want.
Yeah, I mean, for now, the Weaver is super annoying. And it's going to be for a while.
And they've caught Lyle. Disruption, again, is just this delay factor. Gyro is in, though, blowing up Celery, so Team Spirit gets something. Going for the BKB TP home, and it looks like, yeah, he's successfully back in the fountain. Lyle might not be so lucky, though. It's Tofu's Weaver on his tail. Sunstrike going to get dodged. Avalanche toss as an attempt, but Lyle dead. This has all been, like, pre-BKB Invoker, too. Centaur, maybe a bit too far forward.
Big kill for them to get for sure right now. Aegis is out as well, so that's a nice breathing room for Spirit now to come back and get some map control. So are they actually gonna fight this?
Oh, looks like they're trying. Quinn's got that BKB and he's going to show it off here. Satanic just getting lassoed and dragged around right back into the damage from Gaimin Gladiators. Watson now unstoppable as Rue gets cleared up by Tofu and Malik. A bit of a scramble here from Team Spirit. BKB Doom trying to run away. Is he trying to catch Celery? As he yules into the sky, Sunstrike's going to come into play here with Watson getting a double kill on this DK.
The items needed to be this boss Doom that goes in with Shivas and shows everybody, right? He's quite squishy. If he goes in and doesn't get the proper initiation. Oh.
Celery. Okay. He throws the lasso there, but he's dead. Gaimin Gladiators still thinking about fighting this with Tofu and Watson showing up. They see Lol. He gets the Solar Crest put on him, so Tanky Tiny trying to stand and fight. Disruption again, just delaying what possibly could happen to him. BKB TP not going to work because the physical damage keeps coming. It feels like just like the order of operations gets out of hand very quickly. You know, the layering of spells, who are we targeting, what should we do here? Team Spirit seem a little bit messy today.
So they're the ones who have to watch out for the blink lasso, the blink DK stun, and so on, where yeah, they need to be a bit more proactive now. Or like reactionary.
Oh, can they get this? Rue's there to back up Satanic. Has the BKB. He's going to walk back away from Gaimin Gladiators, but they're not done with him just yet. Sunstrike off the mark. Satanic getting tornadoed along with two other team members. Ice Wall down. Satanic dead. And now Boschke's in trouble on his high ground as Gaimin Gladiators converting this lead into something bigger and wanting to shut Team Spirit out with this one completely. And Gyro's gone for a while.
Yeah, might be a Rex here.
Glyphcast force. No Gyro for a minute. I guess you do have to still be a little worried about tossbacks. There's one. And the DK back in towards Malik here, but they've got a lasso on Lol and Tiny being dispatched with quickly. While Watson didn't really feel the pain at all. Just stands there as the DK says, come at me, and turns back to kill the buildings.
Me, it's a balance, right? You don't want to be completely timid. You want to strike when it's good to strike, but it's and it's not easy.
Oh, Celery just walks straight in onto the Gyro with a lasso. Malik does make the move back in though towards Ace and Watson as the DK taking a lot of damage with the time lapse from Weaver. The Aghanims upgrade out of Tofu brings the DK back to full HP. He can keep on going, backed up by Quinn and Ace now. A double kill for your Invoker. Team Spirit being handled. It was a good attempt. They nearly had them, but Tofu on the money with his support Weaver all throughout the game. A well-deserved tip from Watson as well.
I guess the scaling of Weaver is Aghanims.
I guess so.
It was never really that potent in the past, I feel. So
there was like...
They're also so far ahead now. It's hard to judge the Weaver from this game, I would say. It definitely did some work, but...
There was like a period where... I feel this was like 6 years ago, something like that now, where Weaver Aghanims had like a 1,000 cast range or something, and then they giga nerfed it like twice in a row, like 700, then down to 500, and then it never saw play again.